Okay, we're here today. The latest in our Meet the Team feature is with our course manager, Dan Ashelby. How are you doing, Dan?
Doing good today, yeah. Nice sunny day, as we've seen quite a few of recently.
It's beautiful, isn't it? So, what brings you here? How did you get into greenkeeping?
I started greenkeeping before I left school, really, with my dad. My dad was a greenkeeper for 25 years. So I used to go work with him during the summer holidays. And that's where I found my interest in it.
Wow.
As soon as I left school, I was looking to all around to find work in a local golf course, and I was very lucky to find a good one very close to my home, Denton Golf Club.
Okay.
I spent 5 years there, and I learnt a lot of the run-ins, and picked up a few qualifications and the like. From there I moved on to Wilmslow Golf Club, where I found my passion for the industry, because I worked with some top individuals who had a great passion for producing good golf courses.
Yeah. Good. And then what was it after Wilmslow? You the Mere as well, weren't you?
After Wilmslow, yeah, I went to Mere Golf Club. I went there as a senior greenkeeper, after having gained a bit more experience.
Yeah.
And seeing a developing team, new machinery, new owners coming in, wanting to really develop the course and bring it to a higher standard in the local area.
Yeah.
So it was nice to be able to put my spin on that and be part of the team, and I felt at the time we saw some very good advances on the course.
Good, yeah. And I guess each course is different in terms of like the turf and the head greenkeeper has his different principles as well, and you just take on board.
It's a real melting pot of everyone's ideas and opinions, the limitations of the ground. It can be complete down to anything. A good dedicated team can really produce a good golf course that's very enjoyable to play.
And you won the Toro Assistant of the Year, didn't you?
I did, yes.
That was at the Mere, was it? When you were at the Mere?
I applied for it whilst I was at Wilmslow. My boss Steve nominated me for that, for Toro Student Greenkeeper. That's an award for individuals who are looking to progress in the industry and really interested in education and learning more about how to manage grass properly and produce good courses. Great
honour that, isn't it? Yeah, and you got a trip to America out of that as well, didn't you?
I did, yeah. It was a nice little surprise at the end of it. Knew that was a prize for winning, but it was a shock to me to win. It was a lot of good finalists. Going over there was again another eye-opening experience for me to really broaden my horizons and see how different cultures manage grass under different stresses and different climates.
Yeah. And now you've come to Hartford. Obviously, what do you think of this course and the layout and the turf? And
I think it's fantastic. I think it's a really good course. It's in a really good location. My research on the course is on ideal ground for producing good grasses, good turf. It's free draining, gives the opportunity for the golfers to get on year round, and it gives the greenkeepers the opportunity to do the work more efficiently, produce better surfaces.
Yeah, it's quite a good. I mean, like with the natural woodland and stuff like that, the habitat around it's good as well, isn't it? The wildlife.
It's a really nice. We've worked really hard to develop it this year.
Yeah.
Last year we focused on sort of opening the greens up a bit more, making sure that they were healthy and playable right throughout the day. But this year, we've put a lot of work into developing the woodland, developing the natural flora and fauna that's habitats the environment. We've seen the bluebell population really expand right throughout the woodland area, and it's just nice while the course is quiet. You're seeing all this wildlife come to life.
We can hear the birds singing this morning, can't we?
Plenty of songbirds, which is always a nice sign. It's nice while you're cutting the greens early in the morning. You see the buzzards flying overhead. They seem to have a nice mated pair of buzzards.
Yeah, I bet they're loving this quiet course, aren't they?
Yeah, helping me as well control the rabbits.
And then that brings us on to the Fairways Foundation. No, the first or only UK golf club to receive a grant from them.
Yep.
So how did that come about? Did you approach them, or did they approach you?
It was in association with Aquatrols, which is a company that produces wetting agents for management of moisture in turf.
Okay.
It's associated with them, but it's their own initiative, their own foundation to promote the education of proper environmental land management.
Yeah, so you don't just stick a golf course down in a bit of land and forget all about the natural habitat.
No, it's you go up to the great courses in the world. You go up and play your links courses and that in Scotland and anywhere around the UK and further afield, and they're all beautiful natural courses. And golf works in association with that. We produce nice, firm, smooth playing surfaces, but they cut through the land, and it's a lot of greenkeepers' pride to manage both the fine turf and the existing wildlife.
Yeah. So you can certainly see where you've changed things around some of the greens and approaches with the longer grass and just a bit more natural looking.
A lot more natural looking.
Yeah.
Not particularly penalising, hopefully. It had a massively positive review from members last year.
Yeah.
We did it a lot around tee banks and that.
Yeah. So its areas aren't really on play, but visually it looks a lot better, doesn't it?
If you duff it a yard off the tee, then maybe it is in play for you. But no, for the majority of golf, it's not particularly an issue, and that's the point of what we're doing. We're trying to refine these areas and turn them into a wispier, more accommodating, rough area. It's not particularly as penalising, but still produces those nice surroundings. Yeah. And is it a bit strange at the moment, obviously during the third lockdown now? Third lockdown
having
now,
a very quiet golf course. I mean, obviously it's a double-edged sword for you, isn't it? It's good because it's quiet, you can get on with jobs and not having golfs in your way or being disturbed, but then also you want golfers out here enjoying what you've been putting your hard work into, don't you? So.
It's like you say, it's a double-edged sword. It's been a blessing. We've been able to manage the course how we want to. We've not under the stresses, but at the same time, we're looking forward to golf coming back. Last time golf come back, and we had it all set up and raring to go, and we had a very positive reviews. Playing surfaces were in top condition, and they're in condition they're in now. They're in as good as I can hope for the time of year.
Yeah, so, that's good. So the golfers have got something to look forward to on the 29th of March.
Yeah. When they come back, we've got a little bit of cutting out to reduce still, so they still smooth up a bit, get a bit quicker. Yeah. And if it's anything like last year, I think each and every comp was a surprise. You saw some fantastic net scores coming in, and I think it was a result of consistent, smooth putting surfaces. People were making the putts that they intended. Yeah. They're
probably actually the fastest greens as well, but as long as it's consistent, then that's what any golfer wants, isn't it? Especially any club golfer.
Yeah, it's good. Going around the course doing my maintenance, any day of the week, you're seeing seniors, ladies, low handicap members, and they're making good 10-foot putts, and and getting real enjoyment out of that.
So it'll be good to see them out there again soon, won't it?
Yeah, so exactly.
Probably just to finish off then, what maintenance wise, you got anything planned for?
Maintenance wise, it's always a work in progress. The way I've gone about it, and the way we continue to go about it, is working with nature. We're not here to jump on the greens and tear them apart. We're trying to do subtle aeration, which is accumulative. That doing it that way, the greens get firmer, which gives us more opportunity to get on them when it's less disruptive.
So it's probably more little and often then for you, is it?
Yeah. Little and often and constant. Just keep the surfaces open, keep them firm, and we've seen it. They're as firm as they can be for this time of year, and right through the winter period they've been nice and firm. We've we've just not had the golf on them to witness it.
Yeah, but it should be a busy summer from April onwards, shouldn't it?
Yep, hopefully so. Yeah, good consistent growing seasons at the moment. Good typical weather patterns.
Yeah.
So hopefully we should be in for a really nice summer.
Yeah, great. No, that's brilliant, Dan. I'm sure people have learnt a bit there about the course and about maintenance, and it's a bit of an art to greenkeeping, isn't it? Yeah. So,
it's much of an art as it is a science, and it's a passion as well.
Yeah. I mean, you've definitely got that, haven't you? So yeah, that's brilliant. And then the other thing we're going to do as well is this was actually Dan's suggestion, which I think was a great idea. Was we might do a bit of a Q&A, question and answer.
Yep,
we can do that online. We could do it virtually. We'll do it, next week or two. Might do, I don't know, Facebook Live, something like that, or we just get members to tune in, or even just regular golfers to tune in, and they can ask you some questions about the golf course. And
yeah, that's fine by me, as long as the questions are stuck to greenkeeping.
Don't ask you which football team he supports.
No, I'd prefer not to answer that myself at the moment.
Oh, that's great, Dan. Cheers for that, and I'll let you get back onto the course.
Thank you.